grams per mole.
No. I will allow KNUST for the bonus.
55.5 grams per mole.
That's correct. The 4 KOBI AMPEM girls, and that's our last question for the round. A sample of 0.150 moles of X, bracket open, NO3, bracket closed, superscript 2. You have that? No, not superscript, subscript 2. Okay. So X, bracket open, NO3, bracket closed, and 2. Weighs 18.9 grams. Calculate the atomic mass of X.
.00 grams per mole.
That's correct. That brings us to the end of round 1.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
Wow. Syntax pipe, as tough as it can get.
You get so sorry with your back, sorry. Oh, what you was that thing? Hey,
What the cat never won?
you with your Mitchell. Hey, now I'm pipe.
Between and Kafai and Cabo.
Hey, madam, pipe, menu.
A syntax pipe. Metono, Omukacham send a word them pa. Say a fee, say a foam. The other pipe we be a yen gum.
Syntax pipe.
Why a leaky?
Come, madam. From today, syntax pipe in my pipe. No 2 ways.
When you know, pipe ben abe yusu.
SINTEX pipe.
Syntax pipe.
No, wala.
It's time to rise. It's time to shine. Strawberry time. Vitamilk strawberry time. Time to rise.
Enjoy Vitamilk Strawberry with 33% less sugar than Vitamilk Regular, yet still delicious because of the nice combination from soy milk and strawberry. Source of protein plus vitamin B1 and B2. Rise and shine, Vitamilk Strawberry.
This advert is FDA approved.
You a senior high school graduate, or you know someone who is? This is the time you apply to different universities and colleges because you do not know which one will pick you and even give you your preferred course. Admissions Checker is here to solve that problem for you. On Admissions Checker, we have over 70 universities and colleges. This is where when you put your grade in Admissions Checker, you get to know whether you can get the course you want to study and if you will even be admitted in the school you prefer. So all you need to do is to go to admissionschecker.com, admissionschecker.com. Put in your details, add your grades, choose your preferred courses, and then they will tell you whether you qualify or not. This will give you the confidence that the school you're applying to, you really qualify. Shake off the worry and the financial stress with Admissions Checker today.
When your appliances fail, your reputation follows.
Why are you carrying my tomatoes too again?
To Burkina Faso, to Kobne's house, of course. His blender doesn't sound like dying goods.
Every day, Kobna this, Kobna that. Should I call him to marry you too?
Thank you.
How come your things know the break? How you they manage your house?
Simple. Are you there? It's an app. You just click and they send you trusted artisans and professionals for all your emergency fixes at home and in an office.
Good morning, sir. I get your request. I see say your AC they do skrekpa and the fan there they sleep. That's why I came here to bring peace into your house, eh? You be hard guy, wow. You get all the plots. I wish I get your DNA song.
Oh, you can even request to do a DNA test on Ayuda.
Hey, app back home. Services be free.
Download the Ayuda app now on Play Store and App Store.
As a parent, I know how stressful school shopping can be. The long lists, market runs, rising prices, and those tiring trips from shop to shop. But that all changed when Michael's school told me about Chopbox Online. And honestly, it's been a total lifesaver. They've got everything: textbooks, exercise books, provisions, school supplies, birthday packages, even plastic boxes. Over 10,000 items, all in one place, and delivered safely to schools nationwide. And the school box? Strong, clean, and built to fight bed bugs, mold, and petty theft. It even comes with a free water bottle. Their customer service? Absolutely amazing. So if you're a parent like me, or a student who wants less stress, tell mum, tell dad, tell everyone. Just visit chopboxonline.com or call or WhatsApp. Customer service is ready to help Monday to Saturday. Chopbox, making school shopping simple nationwide.
The feeling hits very deep. Any jepa, I want Nasco fie. Nasco, bring home happiness.
Before we go on to round 2, I would like to address some protests from one of the schools and then give the scores. So, Ifua KOBI AMPEM Girls Senior High School. So for their biology question, when I asked which meristematic tissue a particular cell type is derived from, so they mentioned dermatogen. I declined that answer and said the answer should have been protoderm. So their protest is that according to the histogen theory, dermatogen gives epidermal tissue, and that is actually right, so we would accept that answer. From the same school, there was a physics question where they were to calculate, they were given heat capacity and they were to do this calculation. So they gave the answer as 54 kilojoules, which I declined and said it should have been 5.4 kilojoules. But when I recalculate, the answer is actually 54 kilojoules. And so both protests will be upheld. This means that at the end of round 1, the scores are KNUST Senior High School, 16 points. WOVENU Senior High Technical School, 16 points. Ifua KOBI AMPEM Girls Senior High School, 22 points. This brings us to round 2. And round 2 is the Trusta AI speed race. In this round, each question that is read out is open to all 3 schools at the same time. So the first school to ring their bell will have an opportunity to give their answer. If the answer is correct, they earn 3 points. If the answer is incorrect, there's a penalty of 1 point to them, but the second school that has rung their bell can answer. At that point, the question is worth 2 points. Again, if the second answer is incorrect, a penalty point of 1, and then the last school can attempt the question if they ring their bell. And here they will earn 1 point if the answer is incorrect, or -1. If the answer is correct, they earn 1. If the answer is incorrect, there's a penalty point of 1. When you ring the bell, it means you are ready with an answer. And so from the time I call your name, I give you 3 seconds, and you should start giving your answer. If this is not done, we can go on to the next school that has rung their bell. And so your answer should also be given promptly. Don't say the value of the constant is no. Just give me the answer, okay? The speed race is sponsored by Trusta AI, your real-world experience. Our first question for the speed race. Determine the number of hydrogen atoms in 9.2 grams of ethanol. Ifua KOBI AMPEM Girls.
0.92 grams.
No. So I asked for the number of atoms. It's 7.2. by 10 to the power 23. Okay. What volume of 0.250 mole per dm cube NaOH is needed to neutralize 50.0 centimeter cube of 0.150 mole per dm cube H2? Yes, KNUST. Go ahead.
7.5 centimeter cube.
No, incorrect. Who rang their bell next? Ifwa KOBI.
3.0 by 10 exponent 1 centimeters cube.
No. Okay, actually I should have given, I should have continued the question for you.
Okay, so we have 60.0 centimeter.
Yes,
cube.
that's correct. That's correct. So it's actually H2SO4, and it's 60.0 cm cube. Okay. So actually, I think for this nationals, and this goes, I'm not going to accept answers like 3.0 times 10 to the power 1. That means you are still calculating. You can give that answer as 30. Okay, so if you give me, you can give me a straightforward, and if you give me times 10 to the power 0, 10, I won't accept it. Give the sum of the values of the oxidation state of manganese in these three compounds, MnF3, MnO2, and K3MnO4. WOVENU?
12.
Yes, that's correct. Name the molecule that replaces the electron lost by PS2 in the light reaction of photosynthesis. So what molecule replaces the electron lost by PS, or maybe PSII, in the light reaction of photosynthesis? Yes, Ifwa KOBI AMPEM.
NADH.
No. Anybody else? It's water. Water. A cell in the basal layer of the skin of a type of mammal contains 52 chromosomes and divides by mitosis to produce new skin cells. After 10 successive divisions, how many chromosomes will the basal KNUST?
52 chromosomes.
Yes, it's 52. Name the process by which RNA is synthesized from DNA. Ifwa KOBI.
Transcription.
Yes, it's transcription. Find the acceleration of a 2-kilogram particle on which 7I newtons and -3I plus 2J newtons are the only forces acting. KNUST.
The acceleration is 2I plus J, all in meter per second squared.
Yes, that's correct. A student cycles 2 kilometers in 15 minutes, 15 minutes, rests for 5 minutes, then cycles 1.5 kilometers in 10 minutes. What is the average speed of the student expressed in kilometers per hour? Yes, KNUST.
The average speed is 0.17 kilometer per hour.
No. Nobody else? It's 7 kilometers per hour. Find the energy in electron volts of the most energetic electrons that can be emitted from a metal of work function 3.20 electron volts when illuminated by 4.15 KNUST.
Okay. 0.95 electron volts.
That's correct. Find the gradient of the curve. Y equals x squared minus a fraction, numerator 1, denominator x squared, at the point x equals 1. KNUST.
1.
No. AFIA KOBI.
4.
Yes, it's 4. Find the inverse of the matrix A equals -2, -7, 1, 3. KNUST.
The inverse of the matrix is a 2 by 2 matrix with entries 3, 7, -1, -2.
That's correct. But all the time you spend is an inverse matrix 2 by 2. If they had rang the bell, I would have left. I would have gone. Our last question for this round. Find the sign of the angle between the vectors A equals 2i plus 3j and B equals 3i plus 2j. KNUST.
A fraction with numerator 13 and denominator 5.
No. Who else rang the bell? AFIA KOBI.
A fraction with
Give the
numerator
fraction. Give the fraction. Yes.
12 on 13.
No. Yes, WOVENU.
10 on 13.
No. It's 5 on 13. That brings us to the end of round 2. At the end of the second round, the scores are WOVENU Senior High Technical School, 19 points. Ifua KOBI AMPEM Girls Senior High School, 23 points. KNUST Senior High School, 24 points. That brings us to round 3. And in round 3, we have the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. In round 3, this will happen. I'll present a problem to the schools, and they are to deliberate, and in 4 minutes, they are to provide an answer on the screen. You should deliberate, provide your answer. At the end of 4 minutes, a bell goes indicating that you should stop work, okay? When the bell goes, you sit down, and I would come over to your screens, evaluate your answer, award marks. When I come back to my seat, I'll explain the problem, present the solution as has been given by the consultants, and explain how the marks were awarded. Like I said, in this round, we have the NSMQ Star, sponsored by Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, for every life, for every future. And what happens here is if you're able to score 10 out of 10, because that's the maximum mark of the problem of the day, so if you score 10 points out of 10, you earn 2,000 Ghana cedis to the team, 500 cedis to each of the 3 contestants and their teacher. Okay, so that's something worth working for. So the schools have been given the sheet which has your problem of the day. You can turn it over, stand in front of your screen if you choose so, whilst I read the problem of the day. So we've been provided a diagram, and it shows an organelle. Yes, I've asked them to. Well, did you turn it over before I asked you to turn over? Okay. The diagram shows an organelle that is involved in aerobic respiration. So you have to study the diagram and answer the questions that follow. You have to name the organelle. You have to name the parts that have been labeled A, B, C, and D. You have to state the purpose of the folding of the part labeled D. You have to give the full name of the compound formed in the organelle that forms the immediate source of energy. 5, you have to name the replication technique that is common to this organelle and bacteria. And lastly, you have to state what the similarity between this organelle and bacteria suggests. You can start work. solutions to the problem of the day on the board, on the screens. Sorry. I've looked at it, awarded some marks, but now I'll present the solution from the consultants and explain how the marks were awarded. So they had an organelle. They had a diagram showing a particular organelle, and it was indicated that this organelle is involved in aerobic respiration. So they were to answer a few questions after studying the particular organelle. So the name of the organelle was mitochondrion, and I'm sure you know why I penalized KOBI for saying omatidia instead of omatidium. Okay, and they were also able to. They mentioned that the part is folded to speed up the rate of reaction in the mitochondrion. I gave them 1 point because I needed to. They should have stated that it increases the surface area and then it increases the rate of the reaction. So these two statements will give you 2 points. So I gave them 1 point for that. So that brought their score to 4 out of 10. AFIA KOBI AMPEM Girls Senior High School, they were able to say that it was mitochondrion. They couldn't name any of the parts, but they were able to mention that it increases the surface area, although they didn't say that so that respiration takes place. So they had 1 point for that. And also they were able to name adenosine triphosphate, right? And so they also had 4 points for that. KNUST, they were able to indicate that the organelle was mitochondrion. They named 2 parts, the matrix and the crystal. They said that it provides a large surface area for chemical reactions. I gave them 2 points for that. They were able to indicate that the chemical compound was adenosine triphosphate, and I gave them 2 points for that. However, I struggled to accept that possessing the same DNA means you share a similar ancestor, so I did not accept that. So KNUST had 6 out of 10 for the problem of the day. Also, so there was an issue in this round. The rules of NSMQ states that you can only start the round 3 question, or the problem of the day, when the quiz mistress says start work. And so I deliberately take my time, give out the instructions. I say stand up, turn over your sheet, let me read before I say start work. So whilst I was reading the problem of the day, before KOBI, they were actually seated and they started writing. And this goes against the rules of the NSMQ. And the rules, so that we are not in any doubt, it says that contestants are not allowed. So this was the problem of the day. Contestants are not allowed to read the question until given the go-ahead by the quiz mistress. That's why I take my time and say, now turn over your sheet, okay? And that's why when the script is brought to you, stand over. Penalty for peeping at the question before time, or before I say start turn over, is -5 points. Penalty for starting the solution to the question before time is -4 points for the round. And starting the solution, how we determine that is if you take your pen and you write. Because I don't know whether you are writing your name or you are writing the answer to the question. Or if you touch the screen and indicate something on it, it means you started. And so for that round, all the marks you get 0. We take all the marks back. Even if you get 10, we give you 0 for the mark. And so that will mean that at the end of round 3, the scores are AFIA KOBI AMPEM Girls, 23 points. WOVENU Senior High Technical School, 23 points. KNUST Senior High School, 30 points. That brings us to round 4. Oh, sorry, there's actually a substitution, yes. AFIA KOBI AMPEM Girls would like Samuela to come on for blessing. Okay. Round 4. Round 4 is a true or false round, also known as the JUPE true or false round. And here, each question that is read out to your school, I want you to indicate if the statement is true or false. If you answer correctly, you earn 2 points. If your answer is incorrect, there's a penalty of 1. This is because I don't want you to guess, okay? If you decline to answer or you are bailed out, another school can ring for that question and they have the same points if they answer correctly. That is 2. If the answer is incorrect, then there's a penalty point of 1. Okay, take your screens back too. So to the home, I think, where you have your logo. Awesome. Okay, so at stake in this round is the JUPE money transfer $20 promo. So during this season, any alumni abroad who sends money using their school's exclusive promo code, the JUPE will reward the school with $20 for developmental projects in the school. The true or false round is proudly sponsored by JUPE money transfer. Meet a need, send via JUPE. In this round, once again, I'll start with KNUST. KNUST, apical meristem is found in buds and growing tips of roots in plants.
True.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. Also, let me just mention, once we started applying the rules strictly, there should be no communication between the audience and the students. The students are not supposed to look into the audience. If you look into the audience before you give me an answer, I take it that you got the answer from there, and I can decline that answer. So look at me, okay? WOVENU. Apical meristem is involved in the formation of flowers and leaves.
True.
Yes, it's true. KOBI. Apical meristem is used to induce plant growth. Into the microphone.
True.
Yes, it's true. KNUST. All exothermic reactions are spontaneous.
False.
Yes, it's false. WOVENU. An endothermic reaction can be spontaneous.
True.
Yes, it's true. KOBI. A spontaneous reaction always occurs rapidly.
False.
Yes, it's false. A preamble. The magnitude of the impulse of the net force on an object is 1 Newton second. The magnitude of the impulse of the net force on an object is 1 Newton second. KNUST. The magnitude of the linear momentum of the object is 1 Newton second.
True.
No, it's false. WOVENU. The object moves with constant velocity.
It's false.
Yes, it's false. KOBI, AMPEM. The acceleration of the object is 1 meter per second squared. Go ahead.
False.
Yes, it's false. Another preamble. The point A with coordinates x, y is a solution of the compound inequality negative 10 less than 2x plus y less than 10. Do you all have that preamble? The point A, coordinates x, y, is a solution of the compound inequality. Negative 10 less than 2x plus y less than 10. Ken, yes, your point. A, it has coordinates 4, 2.
False.
Yes, it's false. WOVENU. Your point A has coordinates 2, 4.
False.
No, it's true. Before KOBI AMPEM, your point A has coordinates negative 4, negative 2. Go ahead.
True.
No, it's false. KNUST, long-chain alcohols dissolve readily in water.
False.
Yes, it's false. WOVENU, the solubility of an alcohol always increases with increasing number of hydroxyl groups.
True.
Yes, that's true. If KOBI, butanol is less soluble in water than methanol.
True.
Yes, it's true. KNUST, both plasma and serum are present in blood. Go ahead.
True.
Yes, it's true. WOVENU, the process of centrifugation cannot be used to isolate plasma and serum from the blood.
False.
Yes, that's false. If KOBI, both plasma and serum contain metabolites, electrolytes, proteins, and antibodies.
False.
No, it's true. A preamble. A current of 1 ampere flows through a resistor when the potential difference across it is 10 volts. A current of 1 ampere flows through a resistor when the potential difference across it is 10 volts. KNUST, the power dissipation of the resistor is 10 ohms.
False.
Yes, it's false. WOVENU, the power dissipation of the resistor is 10 joules. Into the microphone.
It's false.
Yes, it's false. If KOBI, the resistor emits radiant energy into its surroundings. Yes, Daniela.
False.
No, it's true. KNUST. This is a preamble to all the schools. The given number is divisible by 9. The given number is divisible by 9. KNUST. At the end of the fourth round, the scores are Ifua KOBI AMPEM girls, 30 points. WOVENU Senior High Technical School, 36 points. KNUST Senior High School, 43 points. This brings us to round 5. In this final round of the contest, you'll be presented with 4 riddles that I would like for you to solve. I would assist you to solve these riddles by reading out a series of clues. At any time, if you have an answer, you ring your bell. I'll stop and allow you to give your answer. If you give a correct answer on the first clue, you earn 5 points. If your correct answer comes on the second clue, you earn 4 points. Any clue thereafter, you earn 3 points. If the answer is incorrect, there's no penalty. You just stay out of that particular riddle and wait your turn for the next one. In this round, we have what we call the Goal Riddle Bonanza. And here, Goal will reward a school that solves 3 or 4 riddles correctly. At this stage, if you solve 3 riddles, you earn 800 cedis for the team. And when you solve all 4 riddles, your team gets 1,200 Ghana cedis. The Goal Riddle Bonanza is proudly sponsored by Go, Good Energy. So our first riddle. I am a physical phenomenon. I occur in oscillatory systems. I am responsible for the requirement that an external driving force be present for sustained oscillations of an oscillator. I am responsible for the decay of the amplitude of, yes, if KOBI.
Damping.
Repeat that.
Damping.
That's correct. That came on the fourth clue. They have 3 points. I am a 3-digit odd number. My first and third digits are identical. My digits are an identity and a cube. If KOBI. Oh, sorry. So let me call your school first, because who rang the bell first? If KOBI.
121.
No. I'll allow you to. Yes. Anything.
919.
No. I'll continue for WOVENU. The sum of my digits is 10. The number formed by my last 2 digits is a square. Who? WOVENU.
181.
Yes, it's 181. I am a colorless gas, and I am heavier than air. I dissolve readily in water. My central atom is sp hybridized. Yes, WOVENU.
SO2 gas.
No. Hence, I have a linear geometry. I strongly absorb infrared radiation, contributing to global warming. KNUST.
Ozone.
No. For the purpose of KOBI. I serve as the key raw material for photosynthesis in plants. My formula is CO2. Who am I? Yes, KOBI.
Carbon dioxide.
Yes, I'm carbon dioxide. So just for your benefit, I'm sure the consultants have said this, but when it comes to riddle, you should give the name rather than the formula, right? Because if it was SO2, I wouldn't have accepted it. It probably would have come as a clue. Our last riddle. We are intercellular structures found only in plants and algal cells. We are formed during cell division of plant development. WOVENU.
Central.
No. for KOBI and KNUST. We were previously thought to be passive pores through which nutrients and water moved. Similar to gap junctions in animal cells, we are responsible for cell-to-cell communication. KNUST.
Plasmodesmata.
Yes, and plasmodesmata. That brings us to the end of round 5.
So, Charlie, the deal there, I almost get her.
Syntax pipe, as tough as it can get.
You just so sorry with your back, sorry. Oh, what you was that thing? Hey,
What the cat never want
you with your match. Hey, now I'm pipe.
Between and Kapai and Cabo.
Hey, madam, pipe, man, you.
A sentence pipe. Metono, Omukacham send a one dempa. Say a fee, say a foam. The other pipe we be a yen gum.
Syntax pipe.
Why only key?
Come, madam. From today, syntax pipe in my pipe. No 2 ways.
When you know, pipe ben I be using.
SINTEX pipe.
Syntax pipe.
In a kind of water. No, hala.
We do hope you join us for our next contest, which also promises to be exciting. The National Science and Maths Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GOL PLC and supported by Momo from MTN, JoyNews, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance, Jupe Money Transfer, Trusta AI, Adanse Travels, Round Air, Kivo Gari, Spin City, Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Bell Beverages, Flora Tissues, Imago from Hashcom, JTP, and YFM. I am Thelma Hineje, your quiz mistress, and this is a primetime production. Now to the scores at the end of the contest. We have Ifua KOBI AMPEM Girls Senior High School, 36 points. WOVENU Senior High Technical School, 39 points. KNUST Senior High School, 46 points. Congratulations to KNUST for winning this contest and thereby qualifying for the 1/8 stage of the competition. If your score remains the highest of the day, you win the Pepsodent Highest Scorer Award. And at this stage, it is worth 1,000 Ghana cedis. The Pepsodent Highest Scorer Award is sponsored by Pepsodent. Every smile matters. Thank you and see you soon.